Now there were some terrible seeds on the planet that was the home of the little prince, and these were the seeds of the baobab. The soil of that planet was infested with them. A baobab is something you will never, never be able to get rid of if you attend to it too late. It spreads over the entire planet. It bores clear through it with its roots, and if the planet is too small and the baobabs are too many, they split it into pieces.
Everyone has issues.
Everyone has a problem that's part of a need to be dealt with.
When faced with a daunting task, keep in mind the story of baobabs.
As the little prince says, before they grow so big, the baobabs start out by being little.
If you deal with problem before they have a chance to grow, you always do all right.
Whenever I met one of them who seemed to me at all clear-sighted, I tried the experiment of showing him my drawing number 1, which I have always kept. I would try to find out if this was a person of true understanding. But whoever it was, he or she would always say, "That is a hat." Then I would never talk to that person about boa constrictors or primeval forests or stars. I would bring myself down to his level. I would talk to him about bridge and golf and politics and neckties, and a grown-up would be greatly pleased to have met such a sensible man.
It's important to try not to see the hat. Always try to see the boa constrictor.
Always try and see the elephant inside.
And when someone hands you a drawing of a box, try and see the sheep inside it.
Lorsqu'il aborda la planète, il salua respectueusement les lumeurs. « Bonjour. Pourquoi viens-tu d'éteindre ton réverbère ?»« C'est la consigne, répondit l'humeur. Bonjour. Qu'est-ce que la consigne ? C'est d'éteindre mon réverbère. Bonsoir. Et il le ralluma. Mais pourquoi viens-tu de le rallumer ? C'est la consigne, répondit la lumeur. Je ne comprends pas, dit le petit prince. Il n'y a rien à comprendre, dit la lumeur. La consigne, c'est la consigne. Bonjour. Il éteignit son réverbère. Puis il s'épongea le front avec un mouchoir à carreaux rouges. Je fais là un métier terrible. C'était raisonnable autrefois. J'éteignais le matin et j'allumais le soir. J'avais le reste du jour pour me reposer et le reste de la nuit pour dormir. Et depuis cette époque, la consigne a changé ? La consigne n'a pas changé, dit la lumeur. C'est bien ça le drame. La planète, d'année en année, a tourné de plus en plus vite et la consigne n'a pas changé. Alors, dit le petit prince, alors maintenant qu'elle fait un tour par minute, je n'ai plus une seconde de repos. J'allume et j'éteins une fois par minute.
Always be aware of the world around you.
If the rules you live by do not change, if they do not adapt to an ever-spinning world, reevaluate.
And a brilliantly lighted express train shook the switchman's cabin as it rushed by with a roar like thunder. "They're in a great hurry," said the little prince. "What are they looking for?" "Not even the locomotive engineer knows that," said the switchman, and a second brilliantly lighted express thundered by in the opposite direction. "Are they coming back already?" demanded the little prince. "These are not the same ones," said the switchman. "It is an exchange." "Were they not satisfied where they were?" asked the little prince. "No one is ever satisfied where he is," said the switchman, and they heard the roaring thunder of a third brilliantly lighted express. "Are they pursuing the first travelers?" demanded the little prince. "They are pursuing nothing at all," said the switchman. "They are asleep in there, or if they are not asleep, they are yawning. Only the children are flattening their noses against the window panes."
Be happy where you are instead of always rushing to find the greener grass.
Keep sight out the window, at the journey you are on, at the scenery around you. It will help you to find what you're looking for.
So we're reminded of these lessons as the narrator and the little prince thirsty to drink from the well. But the well that they drink is not only satisfying in itself. It comes from the walk into the stars, the song of the pulley, and the efforts of the arms of the narrators as it pulled it from the well.
My life's very monotonous, the fox said. I hunt chickens, men hunt me. All the chickens are just alike, and all the men are just alike. and in consequence, I'm a little bored. But if you tame me, it will be as the sun came to shine on my life. I shall know the sound of step that will be different from all the others. Other steps send me hurrying back underneath the ground. Yours will call me, like music, out of my burrow. And then look, you see the grand fields down yonder? I do not eat bread. Wheat is of no use to me. The wheat fields have nothing to say to me. And that is sad. But you have hair that is the color of gold. Think how wonderful that will be when you have tamed me. The grain, which is also golden, will bring me back the thought of you, and I shall love to listen to the wind in the wheat.
Create ties with people around you.
Give love, time, and devotion to the people in your life, and you will be infinitely rewarded.
Create sparks in your sometimes dull existence, like fires.
Fall in love and be loved.
Adieu, dit le renard. Voici mon secret. L'essentiel est invisible pour les yeux. On ne voit bien qu'avec le cœur.
We hear throughout the books grown-ups' ideas of matter of consequence.
The most important rule of all, if you want to avoid the pitfalls of the grown-ups, is to keep check these matters of consequence.
To remember to think with your heart instead of your senses.
Never bury yourself in figures and calculation. Never.
You cannot own the stars.
There's no shop to buy friendship.
Do not judge a house by its cost, but always by the geraniums at the windows.
Use your extra 53 minutes to visit the freshwater spring.
So look up at the sky, ask yourselves, is it yes or no? Has the ship eaten the flower? And you will see how everything changes.
And no grown-up will ever understand this is a matter of such importance.